They are no match for me.
Whoa! You really do love books. Is there a reason why?
A reason? My mother used to praise me for every book I completed. That is why I read so many.
Aw, that actually sounds kind of sweet.
Yo, Four Eyes. I hear you're a pack bearer too.
Affirmative. I am the pact bearer of Sloth. But that aside, it is rude to address one by appearance upon meeting. You should call me by my name, Kokoro Sarugadai.
All right. Sarugadai it is then. Name's Ryotaro Date, pact bearer of Gluttony. Good to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you as well, Date.
Huh? Date? You're a first year, right?
That should be evident from the color of my ribbon, yes.
Yeah, thought so.
What is it, Date? Is something bothering you?
Nah. Just not used to being called that by anyone younger than me.
You referred to me by my surname. I am simply responding in kind. Should I not have done so?
Do whatever you want.
Very well. But should you ever dislike the way I address you, you need only say so. I can always give you a nickname. Big D, or Little Rio, for instance.
Thanks. But hard pass.
Pity. Ryotaro it is then. Incidentally, as you are the pact bearer of Gluttony, does that imply your authority is related to food?
Nah. My ability's called Hostile Takeover. It lets me steal other people's power for my own. That way, I can gorge myself on as much power as I can handle. Perfect fit for Gluttony, am I right?
I see. How very impressive.
Doesn't sound all that convincing when you're sighing up a storm. What are you so bummed about?
Yakisoba bread.
Huh?
I expected that if your ability were food-related, you might be able to procure some for me.
Hey, Mr. VP. This chick playing with a full deck, or...?
Precisely. I am both safe and secure.
That's not exactly what I meant.
Please remain quiet during the showing.
said it's fine to enter the AV room part way, though.
Let's go, Kokoro.
Safety and security.
Oh, this is madness. You're open.
This is decent training. Take this!
Commencing. I don't want to hurt.
Insignificant. A simple task.
Once more!
Every last drop. Arouse. Snore.
Fruitless.
Die already!
Payback!
Oh, this is madness. You're open.
I follow.
Adjust.
This is decent training. Take this!
Commencing. I don't want to hurt.
Insignificant. Enemy down.
Every last drop. Arouse.
Oh, this is madness. Insignificant.
I don't want to be hurt.
Insignificant. This is madness.
This is decent training. Go forth!
I can do this. Resonate. I'll show you irrational. I can do with it! Worship me!
Commencing dissipate!
Every last drop. Arouse.
I need only obey. Shred them down! Cower and worship me!
Commencing dissipate!
Will not stand. Let's go, Kokoro.
For safety and security.
So this is madness. You're open.
This is decent training. Take this!
Commencing. I don't want to hurt.
Insignificant. No task.
Every last drop. Arouse. Snore.
Child's play.
Die already!
So this is madness. You're open.
I need only obey. Take this!
Commencing. I don't want to be hurt.
Insignificant. Recover!
You have my thanks.
Every last drop. Arouse. Snore.
Fruitless. So this is madness.
This is decent training. Take this!
Commencing. I don't want to hurt.
Insignificant.
Every last drop.
High on thee. Counter! Child's play.
So this is madness.
I don't want to be hurt. For safety and security.
Insignificant.
This is decent training.
is madness.
Null and void.
Insignificant.
Every last drop.
Arouse.
So this is madness.
Resonate.
Show you irrational.
Control the madness.
War never ends. Salvation!
Victory is in sight. Spare no effort.
Insignificant. Take point.
Oust them. Checkmate.
Every last drop.
Oust them. Null and void.
War never ends. Go forth!
Understood. Null and void.
Commencing. I leave it to you.
Leave it to me. Null and void.
Insignificant. Take point.
I can do this.
A vain attempt. Well done, Kokoro.
I knew this future was coming.
I'll never forgive them. Not the people who hurt me. Not the people who made fun of me. And not the ones who felt sorry for me. I didn't even do anything. I was just there, Did I ever hurt anyone? Did I ever make fun of anyone? Did I ever look down on anyone? With pity in my eyes, I was just there, existing in silence. If this cruel, irrational world can let an injustice like this slide, then I want power beyond all reason. Even if it costs me my entire being, then I'll show them the pain, the hurt, the depths of despair, the burning humiliation of being the object of pity. I'll play by their rules and see how they like it. I'll give them a taste of all the suffering they put me through.
What was that? I felt an extreme sense of hatred. Then those were Subaru's thoughts. His heart laid bare. Oh.
What's a typical day at school like for you, Kokoro?
Why do you ask?
You went to college overseas, right? I was just wondering if you were enjoying your classes here. Or if you joined any clubs or committees or anything.
I see. My usual day consists of sleeping, eating, sleeping, and reading. In that order.
What?
I sleep during the morning, eat lunch, then take a nap. After class, I hole up in the library and read. That is my daily routine. And though it should go without saying, I do not belong to any clubs nor any committees. What is it?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking... You're a perfect pack-bearer of sloth.
I am certain you mean that negatively. It is my desire to avoid hurting others, as well as being hurt by anyone else. I wish for a future of idle peace, where I can live in safety and security. Subaru's wish differs greatly from mine. I cannot overlook the way he hurts others for his own self-interest. You, however, are exactly the sense of security I prefer. I have a high opinion of you so far. But it would be even higher if you brought me some yakisoba bread. I do. Actually, no. It would be more accurate to say I adore it. It is carbohydrates incarnate, a morsel of delectability born from the amalgamation of mankind's intellect. Yakisoba bread and books are all I need. A modest young woman such as myself could want for nothing more.
Hey! Things seem to be going pretty well with Kokoro. I always thought she was this impossible-to-please genius. But she's actually pretty kind and laid back. Not to mention strange. I don't know if I buy all that stuff about her being safe and secure. Oh, right. I've been looking into the first years. And apparently, they've got a serious bullying problem. An entire class ganged up on one person, pulling prank after prank and spreading rumors. There was some violence too, I heard. Even a case of blackmail. A student from another class got fed up and told a teacher about it. But the thing is, the victim denied being bullied in the first place. So officially, nothing was ever recorded. But after that, the bullying just ended up getting even worse. Why would anyone ever protect the people harassing them? To be honest, I don't have any hard evidence for this. Just rumors. But if it really is true... Gosh, have you ever heard anything so sad?
What's up?
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Ryotaro,
What?
I would like some yakisoba bread.
Store's closed. And I'm not your personal assistant.
How do you feel about fictional fables? I thought we could have your desires unfurled through a fairy tale told in a fantasy world. An ingenious idea, isn't it? In medieval Europe, where we lay our scene, you serve as a knight for your king and queen. The castle is holding a banquet of sorts for the noblemen, knights, and royal courts. Your uncle, a duke, says the banquet was planned to decide who will take the fair princess's hand. Choose wisely in this trial by fire, for through them you'll lay bare your desire. The princess is perfect, attractive, and kind. In secret, for her heart you've always pined. What would you do? What would you say? Would you try proposing to her right away? Your uncle says you'll need to prove to the king that you're worthy to offer his daughter a ring. He says one thing's best after having a bite. Do you go for a meal and accept his invite? Your uncle, the Duke, offers 3 propositions. Which one do you think deserves recognition? At once you're beset by an armed group in black. A guard shouts a traitor, let them in through the back. The enemy has you all under duress. How will you act in the face of this mess? The enemy storms in with no end in sight. His Majesty's wounded and seized in the fight. The princess's aides struggle hard to defend her. You must act with haste before they surrender. You manage to flee the soldiers. The princess follows suit. She leads you to the royal family's secret escape route. A mystic arcane circle keeps the entrance tight and sealed. You must speak the magic numbers. Only then will it yield. run down the passage to avoid getting caught when the princess suddenly stops on the spot. Carrying the royal scepter is slowing her pace. She's trying to abandon it with grief on her face. At the end of the passage, a cavern is found. The princess runs forward, then falls to the ground. In moments, she's wrapped in a cocoon of silky thread. Strands of it are stringing from a woman up ahead. She calls herself Arachne. She claims she is a friend. She bids you listen to her. But what do you intend? As promised in our ancient oath, I'll show you two outside. She then turns into a giant spider and gives you both a ride. You reach a gate that opens once you speak the secret words. Arrange the letters on it to deduce what must be heard. You both escape into the gate with no time left to spare. The royal army finds you two and puts you in their care. Your deeds impress the princess, earning you her admiration. You marry her and in the end, help reinstate the nation. Well, isn't that lovely? You took the best path. The questions this time were designed around wrath. But the wrath you exhibited during this tale was not quite the maximum point of the scale. There's a reason you got the perfect path, with a less than perfect desire for wrath. The single factor that won you the prize was a power that you chose to utilize. Desires and feelings give egos their form. Their powers grant shelter against any storm. But depending on them, and nothing more, does not guarantee a good future in store. One must know when to use them or keep them at bay, and that power's precisely what you've shown today. You wish to know what I actually mean? We'll save that talk for another scene.
You seem kind of pale. Let me take a look at you. You're good to go. Don't push yourself too hard now.
Welcome back, Kokoro. It's so good to see you. But as you can see, I'm a little busy right now. These bimbos here are flipping out.
What did you just call us? Why wouldn't we be flipping out? How long are you gonna keep us like this? Come on, Subaru! We're begging you! Just let us go! We didn't even do anything!
Oh? Didn't you? You all made fun of me. You all pitied me. And the worst part? You didn't do anything.
Well, it's not like Kokoro's any different. She didn't do anything either, so why is she so special, but we get locked up? It's totally unfair!
Human garbage like you? On the same level as Kokoro? What a goddamn joke! I was the outcast, so you all mocked me, felt sorry for me, or didn't care. Kokoro was the only one who didn't judge me. She's indifferent toward everything, and equally detached from everyone. She didn't treat me any different. She was never unfair, not in the slightest.
But I was the one that told the teachers about you. That you were being bullied. That you needed help. I felt bad for you.
I don't want your pity!
Ah!
So it was you, huh? Me? Bullied? No freaking way! Like something so humiliating would ever happen to me. No one has any reason to feel bad for me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I won't try to escape anymore. Please don't kill me.
Kokoro, I was never bullied, okay? They were all just fights. That's it.
As you say. But that aside, they are saying they won't try to run away. Don't you think you should forgive them?
You never change, Kokoro. Just hearing your voice calms me down. Gets rid of all the buzzing in my head. All I want is revenge, okay? What goes around comes around. It's not like I'm just spilling blood for fun. And don't worry, I'm not the kind of guy who gets a kick out of hurting girls, even if they are rotten to the core, like them. See you around, Kokoro.
I would like to meet up with Hidefumi and Miki. Their behavior concerns me. By the way, I never meant to come across as indifferent or detached. It wasn't that I was indifferent. I simply didn't have the extra time to pay attention to what was happening in the other classes. And it wasn't that I was being detached. I simply didn't know how to interact with others. I was alone. He doesn't understand me in the least. It is a similar feeling, I suppose, but different in some respect. It is very unpleasant, either way.
So can you guys do something about Subaru's curse or what?
Yes, we have found a clue as to our solution.
Then hurry up and break it already! Our lives are on the line here.
Seriously? Just because you two aren't in danger doesn't mean you can slack off! Get your butts in gear!
My apologies. We will do what we can.
You'll do what you can? Are you trying to get your ass kicked?
Not in particular. I have not said anything with the intention of starting a fight.
Bullshit!
Calm down, Hidefumi. You know what Subaru will do if you hurt her.
You even get what's going on, Mr. Vice Prez? We're the poor little victims here. You guys call yourselves the true student council. Shouldn't you be making more of an effort to help us? What? You think we're in the wrong? Sounds to me like you're trying to say we were bullying Subaru. It ain't like that. That loser was always by himself. We were just giving him some attention so he wouldn't be lonely. So what if we had a few fights? Sometimes we didn't get along. Go ask Subaru himself if you don't believe me. He'll be the first to tell you he wasn't being bullied. But more importantly, make sure to protect us, Mr. Big Bad Vice Prez. Like I said, we're the victims here.
Right then, let us do what we can. What's wrong? Was it something I said? I would prefer not to use that term, but I do think it was upsetting for him. If Subaru was being hurt, and I knew, I would not have been so indifferent about it. Or so I think. I am short-sighted both literally and figuratively. My personality is lacking, and I am not a people person. If only I could isolate myself such that no one would get hurt. But unless I am the only person in the world, it simply isn't possible. But I digress. We should continue exploring. Remember to do what you can.
It seems this place, too, is linked to the depths.
You should hide, too.
This number connects to the singularity.
Taught a lesson.
Where's my thanks for all my charity?